Hey everyone, this is Ashley with CTandRina Digitals. I'm going to show you how to use the backlit like that action in Photoshop. This action is just to quickly clean up the background and backlit images. I also added an add noise action on here if you want to use it. Sometimes painting on a background can create banding, and it's also hard to see on a white background, so it's not a bad idea to add noise if you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and play the action. And it's going to tell you the instructions on here, but I'm also just going to show you in the video. So go ahead and just click continue after you read that. It says on there to hold down Alt on your keyboard and select the background, the white on your background that you're wanting to use. And then using a white brush at 100% opacity, the color of your brush at 100% opacity, you're just going to go ahead and brush it on. Now, this image was pretty sharp to begin with, so I really don't need to clean up any edges at all on this. I'm going to go ahead and flatten it. I'm going to run the add noise action. Go ahead and click the layer mask, black brush, 100% opacity, just to brush it off of your subjects real quick. Flatten, and that is it. Super quick. Now I'm going to show you one that it's sometimes when you have an image that has some blur and it's not as clean cut and as sharp as this, you're going to have to clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to go ahead and play the action. Again, it's going to tell you on here what to do, but I'm just going to show you. Press Alt, select the white in the background, 100% opacity, go ahead and brush it on. Now as you can see on this one, it's hard for Photoshop to select when it's not a very sharp image. So I'm going to show you how to clean that up. So go ahead and click on the layer mask over here. Make sure you switch to a black brush, 100% opacity. I'm just going to lower the size of this real quick and brush that off because that was not supposed to be filled in. Now to clean up, like this looks good because all this was in focus. To clean up the edges right here, to make them blurry again so it looks more realistic, I'm going to click on the layer mask down here. Black brush, I'm going to make my brush a little bit smaller. White brush, make my brush a little bit smaller. And then I'm just going to go over 100% opacity, go over the edges real quick, and just paint it on a little bit more to blur the edges again. So it looks realistic and that they're blurred again in the image. As you saw in the last one, you don't always have to do this, but on images like this, to make it look better, you're going to want to do that. See, this area was pretty blurred, so it has a hard time selecting it. That's why one-click actions, they're good, but they can also, you might also have to clean them up a little bit. It's never going to be perfect when you have blurred edges like this. Now this white right here is just from the glare from my light. Some of it is. You can go back up here to this layer mask if there's anything else that you want to brush off right there. That looks good. Okay. Before, after. Flatten it. Run the add noise action if you'd like. Brush it off your subject. That's it.